Hey, it's your friend Joy CJ here, and I am bringing you guys the next episode on my climb to King of Games. This is the 5th episode. If you did miss my last episode, please go check it out. It was using a very fun dinosaur deck that had been popularized in the recent Meta Championship Series tournament, MCS number 3, and we went on a really good streak with it. I think we went 4-0, and we ranked up into Legend 3, won 2 games, which put us 3 games away from King of Games. And so since then, what I've done is I've got a new deck that I'm testing out, and I am actually 1 win away now from King of Games. So these 2 games that you see here, this the one versus this Japanese opponent, that was the last one with the Dino deck, and then these last 2 were from tonight, from when I'm recording this. And so my original plan was going to be to test out the deck that I was going to use in this final episode, or maybe final episode, and then once I feel really comfortable with it, do a showcase for you guys and see if I can get a streak. But since I'm 1 win away, I figured I don't want to waste this opportunity, and maybe I can get to King of Games on this next rank up game. And I wanted to make sure that I did that on screen for you guys. I guess if I really wanted, I could have just forfeit this next game and then continue to practice and then try to do rank up. But, it's just so close. I'm so excited to get to King of Games. So I'm going to give it a shot. And I think I teased this in the last episode. I am using a variant of Cyber Angels, but my variant is actually playing Vennu, the Bright Bird of Divinity, I think is what it's called. Bright Bird of Divinity. So this is a really cool thing to splash into here. We had to drop a couple of cards. We dropped a copy of Dakini, and I think we dropped a an Econ and some other things like that. But basically, it functions as a normal Cyber Angels deck. But Vennu has a couple of cool effects. So first, you can reveal a monster from your hand, then target one face-up monster on the field. That target's level becomes equal to the level that the revealed monster had until the end of this turn. So this is a little nifty because if you have a Cyber Petite Angel on the field or Senju on the field or whatever, you can reveal a Ben 10 or an Ida 10 from your hand and increase the level of your on-field monster to that level. Or you can do the same thing with a Dakini, revealed Dakini, and your Senju or Cyber Petite will become level 8. And then that gives you a nice 1 tribute for your ritual summon. The next one, I think, is probably the better effect. Once per turn, if another monster is tributed from your hand or field, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So if you get out the Vennu, you can then go for another ritual summon for another one of your Cyber Angels, and then the monster, you'll obviously be tributing a monster, and that gives you the opportunity to add something back to your hand. It doesn't have to be the card that you just tributed. It could be anything. So say you tributed a Ben 10 plus a Petite Angel for Vennu, and you've got a Dakini engraved. You can add that Dakini even though it wasn't used for your tribute. And kind of along these lines, we have to run 1 copy of Primal Cry in order to run Vennu, but this has another great effect of its own. It says, during your end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 virtual monster in your graveyard that was sent there from the field this turn, special summon it. So, if you tribute one of your ritual monsters, or if it gets destroyed in battle somehow, you can actually use this to special summon that same card. And if I'm not mistaken, it works with Dakini's effect. So in the end phase, you can use this to get 1 ritual monster or 1 Machine Angel ritual back from your grave. So if you special summon Dakini in the end phase by Primal Cry's effect, you can then get this effect to add 1 card to your hand. So it's got some nice synergy. And is it more consistent than the standard build? Not really. But is it fun and, give us an opportunity to play something different on our potential rank up game? Yes. So that's what we're going for. And at the time that I'm recording this, we did just get the ban list news. If I can click on this guy here. You guys, I'm sure, have seen this by now. But they are going to be putting Vigilance to 1, Spirit to 2, but then, importantly for this deck that we're playing right now, we're going to be putting Machine Angel Ritual to 1. So people are, I guess disappointed that this new deck that we have is getting such an early ban list hit. But, I think it's needed. Red Eyes and Cyber Angels are so dominant right now that, you know, I think it's only fair to try and bring those down a peg so that other decks like Ninjas and Psychics and Control and other stuff can all compete. And I think that Cyber Angels is going to be okay. They have the Machine Angel Absolute Ritual that they can run, and sure, it's not searchable by E to 10, and it's not searchable by Cyber Petite Angel, but I think most likely you'll just see an increase in Sonic Bird usage, and I think the deck will be fine. And maybe these types of Vennu decks, these combo decks with Cyber Angels, are become a little bit more prevalent because, you know, you're not going to be able to run those other ritual cards anyway. So, but anyway, I figured, you know, before we get to that start date for the new ban list, it'd be fun to use our Cyber Angel deck. So let us cross our fingers. Again, I don't really know like all the ins and outs of this deck yet. I've hardly used Cyber Angels at all, but again, I don't want to like miss the opportunity to potentially rank up to King of Games here. You know, and I was just like laying down in bed and playing and like, you know, testing. I was like, oh shoot, I really need to get on camera for this. So we're gonna be playing Yugi Moto versus Yugi Moto. So I wonder what kind of deck he's got. But let's see, this is indeed our rank up game, and we're going second, which is pretty nice for Cyber Angels, depending upon what he wants to do. So he's playing Restart, so is he playing Restart with Cyber Angels as well? Hard to say. But do we want to restart is the question. I don't think so. I think we want to keep, just because, like, you know, having an E to 10 in this hand would be a bit better. Or, you know, having a Dakini in hand. But, I don't want to risk getting a worse hand, so let's see how this goes. And because I'm not very experienced with this deck, I'm not going to be that shocked if we lose. But again, I just didn't want to miss the rank up game and not get it on camera. So we get a Machine Angel Absolute Ritual, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and use Sonic Bird. Do I want to add another Machine Angel Ritual, or do I want to add Primal Cry? Like, Primal Cry might be neat for follow-up plays. Yeah, I mean, we've got two Machine Angel Rituals cards in hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and add the Primal Cry. And maybe at some point we'll get that out. And actually, what we can do, like, we can tribute a Ben 10 to summon our other Ben 10, and that'll allow us to add Vennu to our hand. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. So let's sacrifice our Ben 10 to summon the second Ben 10. I don't think this guy's playing Cyber Angels considering how he started off this game. But yeah, let's go ahead and add this. And let's see. What do I want to do here? Yeah, we could add the Vennu. Would it be better to add Senju? I think that, strictly speaking, that would be the better play. And then we can go for it on the following turn. Because, like, summoning Vennu, I don't think that would necessarily give us game this turn. So I'm just going to play it patiently. And we can still get some nice damage on the board here, depending upon what his face down is. So let's attack into it, and let's find out. Hopefully it's not like a Man-Eater bug or something. It's Worm. We're playing Mill. We're playing Restart Mill. So that's not great. Do we mill a Vennu? I don't know. Luckily, we do deal 1,400 points of damage because of Ben 10's effects, so that's nice. So we milled a Ben 10, a Dakini, and a Machine Angel Ritual, so not very good. This can't be a mill deck. Like, he's probably just got a Worm teched into something, because how could he be running mill and then not set any cards? I just don't believe it. So I think he's playing something different. I just don't know what it is. And again, we've got a very strong follow-up play on this next turn here. Yeah, we gotta be very careful here. Alright, so we draw Ben 10. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, let's normal summon the Senju and let's add the Vennu to our hand. Hopefully it's not like an assault on GHQ that he's got face down there. That would be pretty... Actually, so this is a scenario where adding Dakini is 1,000 times better. Because if it is like a Worm or something, then we can just send that card to the grave and it's no problem. So as much as I'd like to get off the awesome Vennu play, Dakini is better. So we can send the Senju and the Sonic Bird to the grave in order to get this off. And as you guys probably know, Absolute Ritual requires us to use the exact number of cards and the exact number of levels. So let's go ahead and see. So even if he's got an Econ, we're in position to win on this next turn, on this next attack. I guess we would have been in position anyway, but I'm just worried about him potentially having like Feint Plan or something. So let's go ahead. Is this going to be getting us to King of Games? Let's find out. And it is. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we score a pretty comfortable victory over Yugi Moto. And let's go ahead and let's look at this rank up animation. Alright, hurry up and load. The suspense is killing me. Yes, we get a little bit of experience. We get a little bit of campaign points. No big deal. And that is going to get us to Cog. If only it had been against a slightly more exciting deck. But hey, we got there. It took 83 wins to get there. And that does it. So that is awesome. We get a couple of dice fragments, which is pretty cool. I'm actually going to do a quick pause in the recording just because I'm a little worried that I'm not going to get this footage if I let it go for too long, because that seems to have been an issue. So I'll be right back after I do my cut. Alright, and I'm back. So I was able to successfully get the footage, so that's awesome. If this part fails, then I'm not going to feel too bad. I can just record again, but obviously I can't record that King of Games rank up again, so let's hop right back into the PvP. Let's not waste any time. So, you know, I'm sure like the people I'm going to play against are going to be like, oh, why is this guy playing Cyber Angels and King of Games? But like, I'm trying to learn, you know? Even if this deck isn't going to be meta-relevant necessarily for all too much longer. I mean, it's going to be meta-relevant, but not in this form, I guess is what I mean. It's definitely going to change. But let's see what we got. We're playing against Seto Kaiba. So is he playing Red Eye's Beatdown, or is he playing something that's getting pretty popular since the release of Bones' drop cards? Is he going to be playing like Zombie Gemini? I guess we'll find out. He's playing Peak Performance with 2 fusion cards. So, interesting. Is this some sort of like Blue Eyes fusion deck? I am going to restart because I don't have any ritual cards, like any ritual monsters, is what I mean. And we opened up okay here. We do go second, which is not bad. Interesting. So, I guess, yeah, here comes out the Blue Eyes, and I'll let the animation play just for the sake of the video. But I am pretty sure that we can use our Petite Angel to search for a Zucchini, and then we can make this guy go away next turn. So, well, no, that's not necessarily true, because he's got 2 monsters on the field. He can easily select his Mirage Dragon as his tribute. So let's see how this goes. So we do draw a Dakini. So how would we like to play this? So we can search for Edatin. Do I think that that's an Econ face down? It could be, but I know that these Blue Eyes decks don't always have room for tons of cards. You know what? It doesn't matter. So we can do Separate Petite Angel, search for Edatin, and then we don't even have to activate Dakini's effect, so that doesn't matter at all. We can do that and pretty easily take out one of these cards here. No, I don't need to activate Econ. Ooh, that would be dirty. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I want to add Edatin. So let's add Edatin. And then I'm going to Econ take his Blue Eyes and then tribute his Blue Eyes. I think that's what I'm going to do, just because that seems like the most fun. I don't think he'll agree, but I don't mind. And if this doesn't work out somehow, then we'll survive. Yep, but it definitely works out, so we'll have an Edatin in hand. I didn't have to search for that just now. I could have searched for something different. But let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, and let's sacrifice our Blue Eyes. So, sorry, bye-bye Blue Eyes. And yeah, I don't think that that's an Econ face down, but there's no point in risking it. So I'm not going to activate the effect. And then I'm just going to attack right into this guy. And we'll see if it was an econ or not. It is an econ. See, this is exactly why we play this way. And so then there's practically no way that he can get a Blue Eyes out next turn. As you can see, he's got no cards in hand. So we are in pretty good position. So now I'm going to add this back to my hand, and now I've got a turn for next play. I can summon this Edatin by sacrificing my Vennu. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position. I feel pretty good. But, you know, it's because it's Cyber Angels. Cyber Angels, you know, it's not an autopilot deck, but your chances of winning are pretty good. And as you can just see, we did end up picking up that W. So let's see if we can get like 2 more games here. And maybe in one of these duels we'll actually get out our Vennu. That would be pretty nice. And we get a couple more dice, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice. It feels so good to be in King of Games. I know to a lot of people, like, it's not that big of an achievement. And maybe I'll feel that way after I get into it a second or third time. But for now, it feels pretty nice. Not gonna lie. And now that I'm up here and I'm in King of Games, I've got a few, like a little less than 2 weeks to sort of mess around. I really want to use some of the cards from the new box. I did do my box opening on that on Tuesday. Do recommend you guys check it out if you haven't already seen it. Afterwards, I was able to spend a little bit extra gems and buy the sales, and I was able to get everything from the pack. So, really excited to be trying out some of those cards. Okay, what do we want to do here? So we're playing Mokuba, so it's probably Monster Morph. Which means I'm okay playing a little patiently. I think we'll be alright. And it does help that I'm going second, so I can, you know, see what my next draw is and then decide how to proceed. So he just sets 1. So that is probably... Well, actually, I've got no clue what it is. I don't know if it's like Red Eyes Wyvern or if it's... you know, we'll see. So we do get Machine Angel Ritual. So what would I like to play here? No, I think I'm still going to play it patient. Like, as long as he can't get out his Gandora, I should be in good shape. So, do I want to search for... I'm going to search for... I'm going to search for a Ritual Monster. And which Ritual Monster do I want to search for? Like, I think I'm okay with searching for Dakini. Because there's nothing else I can get out right now. Like, I could get out Dakini next turn and potentially remove his face-down monster. Let's just do that. But I'm not going to activate the Ritual card this turn. I'm just going to attack into this face-down. And I can figure out a little bit more about what kind of deck he's playing. But I assume it's Monster Morph. But if it's Monster Morph, I don't know what card he could be setting. Cobra Jar. So is this some kind of burn? I really don't know. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. But does this only need to be... Okay, so it only needs to be destroyed. Like, if he doesn't summon another monster... So we can get out a Dakini and send it to the grave. Which would be pretty cheeky. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see. Do I want to summon my Cyber Petite or my Sonic Bird? Because Sonic Bird could fetch Primal Cry. But is that going to really do me any good right now? No, it would do good. Let's see here. So let's summon this. And we'll take that Primal Cry out of our deck. And it's all the way back here. Okay, good. For a second I was like, wait, where'd it go? I can't see it. And so we can now summon our... Yeah, we can summon our Vennu. And then I think on the next move, I'm going to summon my Dakini. So I guess this is kind of overextending. I guess we'll see. It depends on what face downs he's got. But, so I'm going to summon my, sacrifice my 2 monsters that are on the field. I think that's best. Okay, cool. Yeah, this guy and this guy. I guess I could do a Ben 10, but I'll keep the Ben 10 for later. Because if I keep my Dakini around, I could potentially Actually, so what I can do... Yeah, this is what I'll do. So I can activate Machine Angel Ritual to summon the Dakini. And then I'll be sacrificing my Benten and my Petite. And I'll actually be able to add one of these back to my hand with Vennu's effect. So I don't think this is too bad. So we can activate this effect. What do I want to add? I think I'm going to add the Ben 10. No, I think I'm going to add Cyber Petite. I think that makes more sense. And then I can activate Dakini's effect to send the Cobra Jar to the grave. And with my Ben 10, I kind of forgot that I have my Ben 10's effect, so I didn't have to add the Cyber Petite back. I could have added anything else. I'm just going to add Editen. I don't think it matters much at this point. This guy's probably like, I wish this Cyber Angel scum would just hurry up. And he doesn't seem to have the Econ, so we get to send that to the grave, no problem. And I guess we'll just go into battle phase. So, thanks, dude, Seto Kaiba, for showing your patience with me. Unless he's got a Windstorm or an Econ, we should be good this turn. But we're already pretty sure he doesn't have Econ, otherwise he would have activated it. Maybe he's got a Winged Kuriboh, or not Winged Kuriboh, but I guess Winged Kuriboh. No, Winged Kuriboh wouldn't work. That doesn't have a discard effect. So we'll go ahead and do this. And actually, on this next turn, I'm glad that we did not. Yeah, so we can activate Dakini's effect, and we should be able to activate Primal Cry's effect too, right? So let's add the Machine Angel Ritual to our hand. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so we couldn't activate Primal Cry. I'm not sure why that is. Because I think it's just if it's sent. It doesn't need to be destroyed. But I could be totally wrong on that. But yeah, like, with Cyber Angels, it seems like what you need to do is keep up your resources until, like, you're ready to swing for game. And Vennu really does fit with that theme, which is why, you know, it's kind of a, you know, it's a kind of a joke to add Vennu, but it's kind of not. Like, it's a joke in that it takes away from the consistency, because obviously you want more of the Cyber Angels and more of the Machine Angel rituals and stuff like that. Alright, so, ooh, this could be bad. I didn't think about the fact that if that's a spirit and he's able to Gandora me, no, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to Gandora me. But let's see. At least we have an Econ, so that actually protects us from Gandora. So let's go ahead and set that. I'm not gonna just swing yet. I'm gonna try and play this out, because if he does have a spirit back there, then I want to be able to play around that. And so I think the way to play around spirit is to go ahead and summon Ben 10 by sacrificing Editen. The reason being, then I can comfortably get over his Red Eyes Spirit. Yeah, so we're summoning Ben 10 by sacrificing Editen. So even if he's got like two, even if he's got two of them here, and yeah, now we get to add a card back, which is great. Which do we want to add back? It kind of doesn't matter. I guess Ben 10. I guess we can add Editen back. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. But now we get to activate the Editen, which does boost the power of our Ben 10, which is really nice. But yeah, it does seem like he is Monster Morph after all, but does he have the spirit? Let's find out. So he's got a Windstorm. Okay, so if he's got a spirit down there too, he could get out his Gandora by getting out the Red Eyes, activating his Monster Morph. If he activates his Monster Morph, we're going to Econ take immediately. So that's exactly what we're going to see here. So we'll be able to easily tribute off our... Yeah, I'm not even going to do it right now. I'm going to wait for him to activate the effect, to activate his skill. And then we'll be in good shape. Right? I think we should do that. No, we should have done it on the red eyes. That was a misplay. Yeah, I mean, we might as well take it. Yeah, so that's my bad. So we can actually tribute Ben 10 to add another monster, light fairy monster to our hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate Machine Angel Ritual. Why not? We can protect our Vennu, and then we get to activate this effect because we tributed a monster. And now let's add Sonic Bird, because I want to be able to fish out a ritual from my deck. And then we did tribute the Ben 10, which gives us the option to add, I don't know, Dakini? Or another Ben 10, I guess? Like, yeah, I was worried about me misplaying, and, and I did misplay for sure. But you can see how little it matters right now. This is so goofy. This deck is so busted. And he just forfeits. I'm gonna save that one. That one was pretty funny. That one was really funny. So let's go ahead and do one more. This poor guy, he didn't know what hit him. So, yeah, you can just see the advantage with the Vennu out just keeps on coming. That was goofy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like I said, I think the more correct play would have been to tribute take the red eye, so he can't even Monster Morph. I guess I should have turned my toggle to on, and then I would have gotten the opportunity to activate Econ, and it would have been okay. But I didn't turn my toggle to on, I left it on auto. So I think that might have been the issue. And I think that would have been better, because then I could take his Gandora. His Gandora would have 0 attack. If I had taken the red eyes would have had 2400 attack. So this is interesting. So we're playing Field of Warriors. I'm very excited to go up against this. This is one of the decks that I really want to build using some of the new cards from the box. But let's see here. This is not a super good opening hand. But I think I'm going to go ahead and summon the Senju. And what do I want to add here? I didn't open up the ritual, like any of the Cyber Angel rituals, which is kind of a bummer. So I do think I'm actually going to add the Vennu. Because then on the next turn, I can follow up with Cyber Petite, add Dakini to my hand, and then summon my Vennu. It also depends on what I draw, what I do on this next turn. So, yeah, I'm expecting some Vorse Raider, some Boxer here. A lot of back row makes sense. So he does have the Boxer. So I do think I'm going to Econ this, because I don't want him to get a counter. Like, getting a counter would be pretty unfortunate here. Target one, face up monster, yep. Now, the interesting thing is going to be if he runs Wall of Disruption. I haven't run into that since I started playing, since the box came out. Okay, so we do get a Ben 10. So what do we want to do here? This is a tricky one. Let's see. In any case, we're gonna summon our... Shit, that was a misclick. Okay, I might be boned, because I just misclicked. Oh, that's so funny. That was a misclick. Is there some sort of bad thing? What? Yeah. I'll click what? Oh no. And if he's got Wall of Disruption, both of my monsters go to 0 attack points, and then I lose on the next turn. That's what I really hope happens right now. That would be great. If that happens, then I will get one more duel after this. So he says Metal Morph, which is fair enough. That'll allow him to survive this turn. And like I said, I now think we're going to lose next turn. So, oh, that was really unfortunate. That was a really bad misclick. I have a bad habit of just like tapping the screen like this and just spamming until the next move comes, because, it helps me accelerate through the voice and stuff like that. Yeah, he's got a very interesting deck. It's got Gearfree the Iron Knight in it, which is very interesting. But yeah, we absolutely lose here. Oh, no, I guess we technically don't. We still have 1,700 life. We have 600 life points at the end of this, because I only take 1,700 points of damage. So that was really, really bad. Okay, so we do get a Dakini. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Well, no, that's not true. There's nothing we can do. We can activate Primal Cry. And we can go ahead and summon our Vennu. But that boxer now has it now has a counter on it, and even though it will attack over it, we can't kill it. So, we're just gonna give it a shot. See what we have here. If he's got Mirror Wall or Wall of Disruption or anything, we do just lose. But yeah, he smartly just gets rid of one of his counters, and he can easily attack over us on the next turn. So, all comes down to that misclick. What are you gonna do? At least that didn't happen in my rank up match. It happened now that I'm in King of Games. So, not too bad for me. Different Dimension Gate. Huh, interesting. Huh, I didn't know that this was a card that was in the game. But obviously it doesn't make any difference. We definitely lose. So, rip. But we will get one more after this, but I don't want to end on a game where we misclicked. Now he's just styling on me, which is totally fine. That's his prerogative. So, we finally lost with this deck. That was 5 or 6 straight wins, so pretty nice. I'm not going to complain about that. And again, I think we would have had a better shot had we not messed up. So, one more, and this time we'll do it for real. So, who are we going to get this time? It's nice to see all these sort of fun decks. Not that I've faced any crazy decks on my climb. Like, to be honest, I don't think I fought too many Cyber Angels, which I'm a little surprised about. But we are playing against Seto Kaiba. So is this Red Eyes, or is it like the Peak Performance deck that we saw just a moment ago? I guess we'll find out. It's not the same duelist at the least. Do we want to use the skill? Yes, we do. Because we've got no... Well, I guess we could have summoned Dakini, but like if we summoned Dakini, we don't have any follow-up in that situation. This is a little better. Not much better. If we could draw a Petite Angel, a Sonic Bird, or any of our ritual cards, that'll be good. So we have 8 cards that we can draw here to really fix our hand, which I'm pretty happy with those odds. But yeah, getting the Senju instead of the Sonic Bird is a little bit of a bummer here. So it does look like we're playing a zombie deck. Is it Red Eye Zombies, or is it the new Gemini Zombies? Can't say for sure yet because he mills a Samurai Skull. He does play the Red Eyes Insight, so it does look to be Red Eye Zombies. So awesome. This will kind of be our best test for this deck so far, because we've kind of been playing some easy decks. You saw we played that Restart Mill deck, which is not very competitive. Played against Monster Morph, etc., etc. So we do draw a Sonic Bird. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we know that one of those set cards is a Spirit. Do we think that the other one is... do we think that one of the other ones is, what do you call it? Econ. Probably. So all I need to add right now is Machine Angel Ritual. And I'm going to go ahead and summon my Ben 10. No, summon my Ida 10 by tributing Ben 10. Because that is going to give me the opportunity to get a follow-up play with my Dakini. So, yeah, let's do that. I contribute the Senju in my hand to summon the Dakini. And that's kind of going all in. But I think it's okay. Because we'll have a really nice field at that point. So let's go ahead and do this. Probably what'll happen is that he will let me kill his Gazuki, let his attack go through, or he'll let my attack with my, well, I don't know. Let's just play it out and we'll see. I don't want to get too excited here yet. So what do I want to do? I think I want to add the other Dakini, because I'd like to tribute it. And then we can add another Machine Angel Ritual. So let's do that. And this actually lets us keep the Senju in hand, which is nice. It gives us a follow-up play for next turn. So now we can do Machine Angel Ritual. I think I have to hope he doesn't have Econ face down. Because... I guess... what do we do here? Yeah, I think we have to. So, let's find out. You know, it's going to be asking him if he wants to activate Spirit or not. Okay, so Not so fast. Okay, so he gets his Gazuki effect off, so he's got a Red Eyes in hand, I guess? Or he doesn't necessarily have to have Red Eyes in hand. It could be something else. It is a Red Eyes. So we're not going to be able to get too much advantage off of this turn. And he'll actually be able to crash with our Dakini next turn. But anyway, so we'll attack with our Dakini, kill this Red Eyes. Unless he's got Metal Morph or Wall of Disruption. He does have Mirror Wall. So we can go ahead and activate our Machinery Angel Ritual to prevent ourselves from getting killed here. So that's definitely a bummer. But now he's going to be able to attack over my Dakini. At least I get my Dakini end phase effect. So that's definitely pretty nice for him. But yeah, he'll be able to beat down to 3k is what I'm trying to say. So how should I play out this next turn? What do I want to protect? I don't know. I don't even know what I want to add here. I guess Dakini. Hard to say. But yeah, like you guys can obviously see, I'm still learning with this deck. Definitely not the best with it. I'll probably play it a little bit more for fun, or maybe I'll play it on King of Games, maybe I'll play it versus friends to try and learn. But probably what I should do is try and use the weaker version of this so I can, reasonably get better, in preparation for the next ban list. But yeah, he's got game this turn actually. Yeah, he's got game, so well played to him. It wasn't an econ that was face down, but it was a mirror wall, and that ended up screwing us over. But he was going to be able to screw us over no matter what, because he was going to be able to get out double Red Eyes on the next turn, beef him up to 3k with his beat down, and he'd be able to attack over our Dakini. So not a whole lot we could do. So at least that was a slightly more interesting duel to end on instead of just a misplay. So do hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you again for watching me on the journey to King of Games. I hope you'll continue to join back to the channel for other Duel Links videos. I'm definitely going to be doing some King of Games content now that we are here. And I hope that you check back to the channel for other gaming and Pokemon content. So, until the next time, I will see you guys later.